So Bath and Beyond, now that's a scanner, okay? No. Camera access needed. Go to Arnold settings, tap permission, and tap allow. Dismiss, go to settings. I don't have that activated because this one, I don't want no data following Bath and Beyond information while my search. So go to settings, turn it on. I don't turn it on because I have all my data of all my internets off. So let's go dismiss. We go to my laptop phone. Just because people want to go and purchase so many stuff, laptop, I need this, they make excuses. They make excuses. The phone is the newest thing going on right now, and I feel Arnold is the greatest, better than Apple. This one is almost like Apple on an Arnold, but it's not an Apple on an Arnold. This is just only laptop internet search free of charge of inclusion of a big clog of data information squeezing in all. And Facebook, I can't have Facebook because Facebook have so many programs already, and he already has so many programs that he needs to fix on his page that I cannot jeopardize my business and my founder of my business with Facebook, because he has a lot of viruses and the passwords are always getting hacked into that I cannot afford my business to be destroyed by a Facebook virus program that it can leak in more problems to not break my my pressure of searching, but it will leak in a lot of data, viruses, unknown propaganda into a small gap of setting information like AMP and sneak into one of the amps and print a virus on that because it's connected to Facebook virus connect. Okay, Facebook will find itself. If you have Facebook on your phone, Facebook will be finding you. Okay, so I have my program here, and this is it. So this is it, Bath and Beyond, and it'll show you the full page, and then it show you the 1, 2, 3, and this is your face. Okay, now this is how I like my phone. I open it up, I go here, and I go to main page, and it gives me right back to going to all that data free. And there's the front store page of information. Now this is directly through the store. Now we don't have no AMP. I have no AMP of Beyond. I had the AMP, but remember, I am surfing the web laptop phone through a website. I'm going to the direct company. Now, when you go into direct company, this is where you finance if you ever want to make a business with them and have your product sell at their company. You go through their company, career, corporate information, write a letter, make a reference of a business you have in finances, why your business benefits for Bath and Beyond, and have slides and have bullet point slides and demonstrate your business and why it makes it a good product for Bath and Beyond. And set up an appointment corporate-wise to have business and future finances in real estate of resale of making money for Bed Bath and Beyond, and money beneficial to launch a chain of connection with them. Okay, it says save 20% off on your entire order. Now you even get bonuses. I put them on, I put them in, I don't, okay? Up to 70% off. It has say up to 60% off. This is saving your everyday space. Now, we all want to buy from Bed Bath and Beyond.com. I mean, they're very expensive, just like Curaçao. They're one of the top stores on top right now. And I love Bed Bath and Beyond because I like their blankets. I like to go into the program and practice my finances control studio, purchase the core information measurement and information store front up with them. An auto system of payment of 1 week, 2 weeks auto pay with a credit card of a finance of a budget of maybe of $4,000, and I'll come out with my whole house interior new, do auto pay for 3 months, just like I did for Amazon, just like I did for Wish. Bed Bath Beyond, I have an account with them. I have an account with a lot of stores, Ross, Marshalls. What else? I think I also have big companies that I go into, and I go and put it on my ad account, and I don't check out. The reason why is because prices change all the time because they run out of product. They don't have it anymore. So you go back to your account and you go and look for something that you similar price that you're looking for. Look at the price that you were getting. You're gonna spend more. You're gonna spend less, depending if you're shopping of the budget of the 3,000, 4,000 that you started with. That you don't go over the 3,000 budget at your shopping finances control and don't check out. You're taking control of the speed of the time frame of the months that is given to you to give you 2 months in advance to check out whatever you purchase to the place that you're at, studio, 1-bedroom apartment, a house, whatever, to check out in the time of the percentage is dropping or up and low. That is your right to have an ad in the cart to check out, and Bed Bath and Beyond will love you and benefit you because you give a big drop of a 4,000, 6,000 drop on their store day on a day. Now, you might have left the account on the exclusives and asleep, but they are aware of your account until you drop that $4,000-$6,000. Pay, auto pay, however you did, to make a notice of you as a franchiser of an owner of something, and then skip. Okay, the reason why skip is because you don't want to keep shopping in the same place at the same time when you're seeing something new. You find this, you want that. You find this, you want this better. You find a smaller deal, that deals in percentage will mess you up. Keep to your chart of what you got on your ad chart. Keep there and don't take off. Just take off what they don't know, they don't have anymore, and find something that's 15% or 25% similar to the one you took off, okay? And then check out. Because if you're scrolling and still saving, you're gonna mess up your platform of your checkout, of your buy. Because the prices are dropping. They're going up and down, and everything's changing, everything's coming in, all these new things coming in, all the old stuff, where the old stuff going? What are the manufacturer doing with this old stuff that nobody wants no more, but they want all the new stuff? All right. So they drop the sales. So you could take home. See, the new is not really new, it's old. And what's old is not really old, it's new. So it's playing with number, data, information that don't want us out there in the world. So we have to take control of our storefront, which is Bed Bath and Beyond, storefront, auto pay, Diane Didi Styles 4.com. So I have an account with them, and I have, if I want, I have all this mechanism control in minute auto pay, how I want it to be paid, or monthly payment to survive. The reason why I do this is because this is a good example to have your children who are in high school, okay, or college student, to practice having things in their cart at a page while they're in Bed Bath and Beyond, because they're structuring their finances and they're taking control of, you can't afford the towels, but you want that. You can't afford this right here, the hamper, but you want the 20% off bed size, okay? And then you want the chair, but they came in this chair came in another design, but it's a little bit more, but yeah, it's 30% here, and I want the design. You're going off and your mind just going on in circles, and you end up not checking anything. Keep in control of your cart or what you're getting in your storefront of adding an auto pay or what you're going to check out. The reason why is that if you get a studio and you get this 20% off and it takes up all the space and it's not in the right angle and it's not what you want and you spend so much and then it was more worth than the towels, you needed the towels more than the bed. Chances of sleeping on the floor and having towels in your situation to take showers than the bed, because you can't take shower in the bed. The towels is what you needed at the time, but you grabbed the wrong thing and you took a gamble, you took this, but you didn't take the towel. So you teach them when they're kids, they go on their page, they web onto the page, and they go into their cart and they start adding, okay, when I move out, this is what I want. This is what I want. This is what I want. You just add all of them in. Let me show you.
¿Te comiste el resto de las bananas?
No, le traje para atrás, ma'am.
¿Dónde están las bananas?
Ahorita te la traigo, ma'am. Tiramisu is one of the shopping centers that I've been cash is ready, confirm account. They're one of the biggest propaganda storefront data information percentage drop nationwide. They're hard laborers, workers nationwide, and that's why I support their program. But what I don't like about their program is that they're real connected, because their program stores have too much data information to get rid of any of this. Leave the promotion. They give you promotion I don't never accept. Okay, so I get out. Okay, don't push on it. I get out. That's information acceptance. Okay, there you go. Fall clothes for women. Okay, these are all the things. These are all my findings and things that I like. Okay, so this is me. It says here you have 74. Right here. Okay, let me come back. Let me come back and go get that from Mama. Because she's not gonna stop again. I have the right to my opinions of Facebook. If that's how I feel, freedom of speech. Okay? Okay, there. I like shopping. I like shopping a lot. Let's go window shop. So we pick a program, a shopping program that is very hard, which is this one. The tiramisu. Or tiramisu and what's it called? Timu. And there is what else? Wish. There is Alibaba. There is eBay, Amazon. There is that clothing line that does not want to come out. Going to be exclusive. I don't know why. But this is my program, how I left it. Now this is tiramisu amp. This is not directly to the website, but what I have here is GD South 4. You see? You have 4 coupons and offers. Buy to unlock gift worth 1,000. I stay away from all the propaganda programs. I don't get them. I don't click on them because they all have link information clinging onto that. Okay, so you're gonna go around circles and you think you're going in deals and you're not going in deals. The only way you're gonna get around deals is having to buy from them and purchase on your list of items that you want, because they want you to hurry up and buy, hurry up and buy, hurry up and hurry up and buy, hurry up and buy, because they're in a fast network pace. But you don't have to go through that with them if you don't want to. You could window shop at their store and put it in your save list, which is the cart, which I have 900 plus something. I have 1,189. Now I have enough information on this page, the things that I like. Okay, things that I like that I went to search for a decor in my own apartment, or a decor in a house, or decor in a duplex, and a decor of how many people who are living with me. Decor of information of when to eliminate. There's the trash, how many I'm gonna purchase, why I need it, how this is gonna interior decorate the living room and my bedside, the combination of that in my room and that in her room, the combination of Parison in the living room. Let's take a look. I put elegant boho coffin dress for women. That's a beautiful one. Look, Now, not all China stuff, they say it don't look like that in the picture. You got to know all your measurements, and that's the secret. That's why the program, Tiramisu, is amazing program to start off children to not check out, but yet study how to keep their finances of urges in control. That if they could afford it, local warehouse, look, 1,995 shipped from Tiramisu, only 6. I can only ship out 96 things from this. It's auto pay little by little to take out. But look at it. It's 96 compared to 1,189. You can make it happen with $96 from 1,189. You could do a checkout and finish this down number and bring it down with this 96. That's your start off. But remember, when you do the 96 checkout, you have to make sure what you're checking out is the checkout of the time, the size, the image, the color, and get back on it and pick the one that you need for your size and make sure they're all on their size in the program that they are, because Tiramisu likes to come in and change your size and color for you. And it's not their fault. It's the squeeze of the time of another person jumping in and data information to do a virus program, not through them or not through you, but it's because it's out there in the data information number wise, like kryptonite and data information that tends to come and change that out of glitch information that they have to fix. Okay, it's not their fault, but it's glitch to the network because there's so much satellite out there that there's so much power going in and so much power that's not coming in. That's why there's some places that don't have images, and it takes forever to have images. And this is my storefront of ideas of what I want. So I have my 4-inch, size 6, 27, because I know and I studied their pages and their pictures, and I click and click and click. My storefront, if I want to, because it's all organized, I got to make sure that the size is medium for that shirt. I go review the sizes. I don't check the price. I don't check the price. I look at the coupons. If they have clearance sale, I take it. Or free shipping. I look at all the programs that they have for that month, which has been 4 months ago that I did this. So clearance sale, this 4 months. No, take it off. So 4 months. Now they don't have this dress no more, which I like this cha-cha-cha dress. Now, cha-cha-cha dresses are really hard to put into because they're sequin dresses. These sequin dresses are really tight. Okay. And you can't really dance in it if you know how to keep your legs close to close, toe to toe, to toe to toe, to do the salsa move in this dress. Okay. Now I do a bundles of savings. Okay. Notice that we purchase something and we buy a house, right? Say for example, and you have to find your good stuff, and you can't pay your house off, and then next you know you go to Goodwill and you put all your good stuff in Goodwill, and you wonder, damn, man, they don't even pay you for dropping your shit at Goodwill, and they're taking all the money, and you're wondering why you're still homeless and you still got no clothes on your back because Goodwill has it. So this is you don't have to see that. That is the old address I have. So they're here. It says right here. Free shipping for tiramisu. I said tiramisu. 53 items. Almost sold out. Almost sold out, right? So I have all this right here. $16.89. I'm not looking at the price. I never look at the price. I look at what I like that fit into the pattern of my house that I'm going to go into. Or the studio or the living room or wherever, the garage or wherever it's going to fit to make that program fit in the 4 safe zone, that nobody you want to come into your house besides you to relax in your own domain, in your own 4-corner room, without that door opening to customers or any friends or any family besides your peace time. And when they call, they have to make an appointment to come see you, and they come chill with you, and next you know you having a conversation with them, and out you go. And back to work you go. Okay? So all this are programs that I want, like stuff that I want from stores. Okay? Remember, all these stores are networking, different companies a franchise all around the world. So what I do is that I get a bundle. So I say, for example, I got $550, and it says you got to purchase maybe 1,000 of these to get maybe one price of this and that. You don't need to do all that. If you like the earring, okay, if you like the earring, just get 4. Okay, get 4. Because if you really like the earring, you're like, man, I'm just gonna get one because I only have $550. Right? But if you look at the earring, you say, I am never gonna find an earring like that. Right, and it's $550. And you're thinking, damn, $550 for an earring like that? Imagine some earrings for $100 and they're gold. You lose the $100. One earring gets lost and you lost the $100 earring. But for some reason, you purchase this for $550 and you have 4. And you're wondering why you have the $550 earring last longer than the gold one. Because you're using the gold one more than the actual cheap one. We always want to put our good wear more than the cheap stuff that we purchase. But if we look at this, $550 is not cheap. $150 is not cheap either. Every money is counted for any product, a design that is given by God, created by hand, an idea of that picture to get that beautiful earring on my ear. That is a worthwhile putting an earring on your back of where you're at. So if they like that earring, they're going to have those earrings on them for the price of a bundle of 4, just in case their pair of earrings get lost. One gets lost. They give one away. A friend likes it, or you sell it, and you sell it to purchase another thing in the listing, which is this T, J, K, and L. These are for curtains. Okay, but they could also be for a bedside. I have my pillows here. I like nice pillows. If you like pillows, you have to do search for feather pillows, quality, good queen size quality pillow feather comforters. Okay, let's go here. It's $21.38. Now you're looking at it like, damn, I'm taking 4, and it's $21.38. I'm not looking at the price because that's what they want you to do. They want you to look at the price. All the stores want you to look at the discount and the price. And this is 4 months ago. It went up, it went down. I don't look at the price. Remember, my auto pay is that they're waiting for abundance on their side of the end of a purchase checkout. They are. And it could happen. Benefit that store. Make that man and company have food on his table. Have his business running and his light business running for his pillows, his curtain ties, and the girder. Because these are all different companies. And these are all low pay employment and fast pay website to catch the wave of your choice of product you want, and they know you have it here on the list to give them enough time to see what you're doing, to have more money, to check out the other abundance of stuff that you want to create the stuff that you need in your house. Okay? Look, makeup. If I want, I could do makeup artist. I could have a vanity. I made a vanity. I didn't buy the vanity. Now these are makeup brushes for my vanity. Now I got a vanity. I found a good vanity for $130. Let's check it out. This is how I'm gonna set up my vanity. Just an example. It won't go. Almost sell out. Come on. They even have this one. Almost sold out. So this is my other vanity setup because it goes on my desk. I have 2 vanities of my design that I want. Okay. The reason why I have that is because I have decors. Okay. I have a dresser, which is 2. I have a from Standard shipping, free delivery, 7 business days. This is a farmhouse buffet cabinet. 1. If I want this, and I want this checklist to check out, I could get it if I want to. Yes. Yes. They say the money. You're looking at the money number data. You have to pay attention of the measurement of what you want. And read. Acrylic mirror lips. Okay? The size. Look at the size. You have to know your sizes. They're going to have to learn the sizes. The size of the studio. The size of the bed. The measurement. When the kid finished college, finished high school, the parents should have them sit down and search information of stuff that they want. And they could get it and achieve whatever they want by doing this as a project of their own to finance, to check out. Because if you do this just for fun and you're not gonna check out, then you're not gonna purchase anything. If you do this to ask for your children or your teenager, 18 years old, going to her own to college years, and they have good credit and working on their credit, they could start financing. Okay, you could put in your cart. Okay, you can put in your cart and check out. Okay, you don't check out for them. The only thing is that they have an account. They have to learn how to check out on their own, because they have to figure out, how am I going to get this money, man? I got all this shit going. Like, damn, this girl got 6 here. I got 1 here. And then what happens? Now you say, damn, I don't have the $3,000 to purchase, what, 5? And they're $243. And you say, I want to get rid of this one because this one's cheaper and I'm going to get something more expensive than that and looks better, right? Don't do that. Just leave it as is. And it says $1.26 cheaper than when added. Okay? Don't touch what you left 4 months ago. Don't leave or take out. Because this is your home. This is your strategy home. Because when you go into your studio or your apartment or your duplex or whatever, you come back to your store and you have the measurements in your head. If you don't have the measurements and your feet work of feet measurements of foot, inches, centimeters, where this go, where that go, and you don't have a vision of your studio or where you're gonna move in, it's gonna be hard for you to even strategize the idea of brainstorming a good apartment setup for your home or your student college freedom of learning how to survive on your own. Because then you have more control of, I should have never got that. I should have never got that. But if you take off, you're going to have not a regret, but you're going to have some type of a feeling of a drift of idea that you didn't take it. And that not considered now your dream anymore. Because what you drop, somebody goes and purchases it and you see it and they have it and as a big talk. And next you know, you don't have it in your cart no more. Next you know, somebody's purchasing 100,000 of these. And next you know, you don't have it and you feel left out that you didn't have the eye sticker. And the reason why I got cartoon fairy visual stickers is because I'm an artist myself. And I seen this here. These are my vanity brushes holders. The owl. The owl is beautiful. There's 6. I have 6 of them because I have my clip goes there and my brushes go there. I don't go. So these little designs here go onto these decor here. The eye goes into the decor, and the reason why they go into the decor because these stickers here go into the decor because you gotta have to find the marble slick on, no bumping, no rock, no hand carving, decor, something that's marble and flat enough to put the sticker onto the decor, into the color, in the variation of the owl, in the purple and the blue combination because I have emerald green. So I have green and purple, and then I have these chandeliers marbles to put into the vase of glass decor to put flowers. These are barrettes for my hair when they get lost. This is the long stem of decors. 2. So I designed my own place with abundance of branches, marbles, butterflies, lips for my decor. The decor is $251.88. You can make it happen and pay $251.88 for this chair vanity. Okay, it's white. Now say, I don't need that white. I could get a red. It's cheaper than that. If you do that, then you drop your goal into not having your $251.89, and you're not going to value what it is to pull out of your pocket to get that. And when you have it, you're going to see that all the other stuff ain't going to matter, and it's going to be your favorite part, sitting on it, and nobody's going to sit on it because they know that that's your seat for the vanity, okay? Not even your kids. So when you go there, shop, I have this pearl necklace for $7.49, and it's just a little pearl. And I got 6 of those. And then I have, what are these, earrings? Earrings. It goes one through the other and it comes out the other ear. 1 pair of blue heart earrings. They're pretty. I like them. Now I have more fake flowers. People say, I purchased them. I say, it looks so cheapy. They're all cheap. I don't want to pay for it. I pay $17 and $23 for it. And now they don't even look like that. How do I know they're going to look like that? That's why they have pictures and videos so you could go and check how they look in person for each of these. And if they have pictures and they don't look like the picture, okay, if they don't have the picture, go and see if you find another one similar to this flower, another design, and see if they have a video and a bundle of how much stem. Now, flower stems has to be counted for. See her hand? This is how you study pictures. Look at her hand and look at the stem. Let's click on it. They won't let me click on it. It says 3 pieces of artificial flower bouquet. 3 pieces. It means 3 stems. Now, a stem could have 3 and 1 stem connected to abundance of 3 flower bouquet of that. If not, then it's 1 stem. 1 stem of connected flower to that 1 stem to give you the abundance of that effect. So that's why I got 6. 3 pieces artificial bouquet. Now, this is 3 pieces. So they say, right? But you're looking at the stem. Pay attention to the abundance of flowers and the stem. Because flowers may flop and it's a lot of stems and it's not a good quality flower, and the flower is falling off everywhere, and you're not buying quality stuff because they wouldn't put $17.23 just for a 3-piece artificial bouquet. They're benefiting. Are they benefiting, or are you benefiting? Are you looking at the price, or are you looking at the product that you want? These are programs that I'm not going to remove because this is what my dream stuff, what I want. And you say, damn, if I check this out and if it doesn't look like that, I'll be pissed. No, it's never a lost cause to put into $17.23 because this one goes to this. That one goes with the branches. And that one goes to my 3 sets on sparkling crystal hangers onto, let me see. Let's see if I can rephrase. People say no. Then no then. And these are other ones. These are clothes that I want. So these are clothes and clothes that I want. It's a law closet store. I have stuff that I like, things that I like, pants that I like, skinny pants that I like, sweaters that I like. You know, I look at the program. I keep looking at the picture. It looks cheapy. How size? What size are my shoes? What size are my heel? What size? China has a different measurement, but pay attention to the material. Okay, this is lilac stretching pants. Look at the price. $19 and $28 for some skinny pants that I could sew and be a man on myself and make my own damn skinny pants, right? For one quantity. Look, $19.28, right? Dollars and 60%. But you want that. I'm not gonna go and make my pants because China only carries it and that material. Or if I go to downtown, I'll go to Walmart, I'm gonna find it there. Right? Why should we go somewhere else when they have a storefront and there's employees and people behind that running the business to take these pictures for us to give us a price to cheat us off for a pants that's not gonna fit? We're not here to be judgmental of people's store that is cheap or high and it's cheaper here and it's higher there, but get what you want and achieve that price to get it. Because if you keep looking at the prices and looking at prices and they cost so damn much, all you're doing is trying to chip out $32 and $17 and making it $12 to get these skinny pants somewhere else, or trying to wait for the clearance sale to drop. And they get mad because just like somebody lose their house and their fine goods and then dump it in the trash can, and somebody comes and picks it up at the trash can near them, and they see their fine, nice stuff getting disappeared from the house, it's the same thing as buying your pants from a store. The business owner don't want to lose business because there's family behind that. I'm a founder myself. There's no cheat and ties. The only thing is giving back to the community, dropping it low for everybody to benefit and shop in enjoyment of what they want. Because I might get this and somebody get it in 6 different colors. Somebody get this one and they get the design with cartoons on it and I don't even like it, you know? So there's that. This is called window shopping. Okay. This program's been sit here. They don't like it. I am founder of embroidersfinance.store. These are sweaters that I like. Butterfly sweaters. Look, shipped from another bouquet store. These are company. It's going to take 11 to 14 business days, right? I only got one. I look at the material. I already checked these photos out. I look at the material and the material looks cheap. But I'm not there to look at their cheap material. I'm actually looking at the fabric. I say, okay, is this fabric strong enough to keep me warm from the water in the winter if I put this on? Or is this a decor sweater, a one-time use trash sweater for the day and then throw it away and it breaks and the sweater breaks on me and it gets wet and doesn't more and it fades and everything? Sweater. But if I see the sweater, I look at the color and I look at the texture of the fabric. If you have fabric acknowledgement of not looking at the price but looking at the fabric, you're benefiting of getting the fabric than the price. So that's not what I'm shopping for. I'm not shopping for prices. I'm looking for fabric, long assistance for my wait for 11 and 14 days to get my product home. Okay? Don't judge people's stores. Right. Here's this one right here. I like that one. I am a businesswoman. I like to wear a business suit over this girder bra with some slack pants or skinny slacks with some stilettos or 4-inch heels depending on my taste of what I'm wearing. Okay. These are Vineyard Wood ink. There's no excuses. $230. Sturdy wood bed frame. I look for sturdy beds that has good adjustments at the bottom where I could go to Home Depot and put a wooden plate a wooden flat plate underneath the bed to fix this program. This wooden bed, if it breaks on me, if I was to rock it real hard. Okay? That's why when I'm shopping, it's $230. That's way too much for a bed. But compared to a vanity and 2 vanity stands and the bed is way too much if you're not doing credit, pay cash to benefit, to get something more like a loan or build your credit up a ladder. If you purchase a vanity from Masa, Curaçao, or any credit store that requires you to get a discount of credit information to get a discount on the furniture. All that is no good no more. Credit is treasury right now. The only way we're going to take control of the information of 230 is that did you like it, and if it's sturdy. Let's look at it. I'm trying to look at it. It doesn't want to pop up. There's another vanity, and there's another vest. It won't pop up. So let me see. Let me get out. Look at the heels I want. Look at how many heels I have. Okay? The picture don't always look what they look like. But that's where your sizes come into place. This size, I could tell because I've worn those heels before, wedges. They're 6. I've worn flats before, 6.5, women. Because I've worn shoes like that for work as a hostess, 6.5 for more spacing, so I won't hurt my feet when I'm walking, when I'm hosting around the job. Now, the small pants, they're small because they're stretch. This material is a stretch fabric and it's small. Okay? Multiple color label size, label size small. Look at her waist. Look at her feet. Her feet is not wide and it's not flat. Look at her waist. It's not flabby and it's really skinny at the top. And it's way at the top where the bra area is, like covering the belly button. Now, look at it if it's a stretchy type of pants. Because I know this design, seen it before, and I've dealt with China's product, Judy jeans. This fabric stretches really finely on the hip and cuddles the tummy and tucks the tummy for you and make you look good in these skinny pants that I like. And I got 4 of those bitches. Because when I come across a product, fashion, fabric that I've seen before at another location of a different design and a solid color, then I get them. Because I'm familiar with the fabric. These are shoes that I want. Heels I want. I wear heels and I love heels and I love heels. I love heels. I love heels. But look at these bad babies. Now, if we were to look at this color and another cooler tone, that's black. Now, you get in tune on the colors, right? You get in tune on the colors. There's the blue and there's the gray. Look at the gray. See how it's more down? More calmer? More not too much attention? Not much of anything. I cannot give you size of shoes and heels right now. How to distinguish your shoe heel is because, heels are meant for women. And muscle cars are for guys. Women like shoes. We like nails. We like purses. We like shopping. We like that. Guys do too. Not all guys. Not all guys are the same. Not all girls are the same. But I like heels. And I like to wear some shoes like these, like flats. Especially when they're stylish like this. You see, compared to downtown and purchasing something that you want and you want it on your feet, you're being judgmental about the 22.53, but you're not really looking at, damn, they took good shots of this shoe, of this heel, to have it delivered, put it on the website, and make it my dream to have this pair of heel on my feet. Within the wait time of 956 sold, and the wait time of 5 stars, and the wait time of 11 to 15 days or maybe 2 months to get them. And this page is this cart is 4 months, almost like 5 months old. And yes, they're still my cart, and I want them. Why? Because when I started off putting everything in my cart, I eliminate and put on. I'm eliminate. I put. I'm eliminate and take off because I always find something better. But you're not finding anything better. The only thing you're doing is putting more, and you're going over the balance of the $3,000 to $4,000 of cut date. Okay, because they're gonna change it because they're gonna have so many options and they're gonna run out of products. Okay, because we're in a fast-paced mechanism. I mean, fast-paced data moving really fast. Look at these hills. I've worn these heels before, and you see me took pictures of this heel. It's not the same heel that you see me on that page, but because I'm familiar with the tightness of rubber and elastic in front of the heel, support on the back heel of a zip, and this stiletto is 6 inches high, almost close to 6.5 inch high. As the bottom part has no support, no cushion, no nothing. The biggest support you have is the back hook of your heel. That is your biggest, strongest tightness to manage the walk on front of the front of your walk. This is your strongest, and that's your weakest. So you're a ballerina in these heels, and your weight comfort is the back heel. Look at the heel height and long the time and frame that you're gonna be on them if they're walking, and everybody knows this already, because you're supposed to know about your heel and the design just putting it on. So I'm familiar with this, and I got this in my size or the exact size. I got it in 7, which I never got it in 7. I always change. See, they changed it, and this is in 7. If it's 7, just leave it as is, okay? If you see another 7, then that number has been changed, okay? And that's 31. And that's more than these right here. I like this color, maroon. Maroon is one of my high school colors that I used to wear as my Converse Chucks. And I like them pointy and luxurious designs for business wear at a salon or any bartending or hops or pool playing. I go pool playing with my heels. I go to the library if I want to with them. I go to the market with them. I could wear these anywhere I want if I just put them on my feet and get that snuggle and cuddle that a man cannot get with heels. We got to be in our comfort zone. We have to be ladies. Now, this is what I call flapper heels. I got them in blue. I like them in old times, the 20th centuries, the red. Notice that I didn't get the red, but I got the baby blue. Because in my category, my category of what I want has to go in convenience of what I'm getting on my checkout, on my list to check out. These are clothes on your back that you're going to take. You could lose these things. You buy all this money and check out, and you say, what happens if I can't afford it and I check out? Believe me, you're going to go to work to save your stuff from what you bought. Yeah, I want to wear these for the fellas. All right, that's my favorite too. I like these too. I like fun heels. It's all right. I like them short and I like them high. You want high? Look at this one. Let me show this one. Look at these pants, cargo pants. 23.62. Look at the fabric. Look at the pull tie, the elasticity. I'm not looking at her waist. I'm not looking at her purse. I'm looking at the fabric and the design. Who came up with the design with the robe and elastic on the ankles? I'm a big fetish of elastic robe at the ankle and at the top, because they're very comfortable. Oh, I have to go on the line.